out that Andy can run things like Hangouts as well as third-party launchers, it can deliver real notifications, and even use widgets. It is worth mentioning that BlueStacks does run on an older version of Android while Andy runs on a newer version. That means in terms of things like app compatibility, Andy will probably have more applications that are usable than BlueStacks. I think it's pretty clear who the winner is with this one. Andy delivers a more traditional Android experience than BlueStacks, and that makes it a lot better if you're looking to be more productive. We've talked about the big stuff, but what about the little things? Here are the miscellaneous features. BlueStacks is pretty much a what you see is what you get kind of deal. In a small way, simplicity is elegance, and that means there isn't much guesswork. That said, you can sync BlueStacks with your Android devices to sync app data, text, and the like if you really wanted to. You can also sideload applications, which is a fairly simple process. Overall, there are some things, but really not that many. Spoiler, this is the part in the video where Andy really starts to pull ahead. You can do pretty much anything with Andy that you can do with an Android phone. That includes sideloading applications, putting files on there from your computer if you need to, real file browsing, and some stuff we mentioned earlier like fully functioning notifications, widgets, and you can even root the thing if you really want to. One of the things I really liked personally was the ability to install third-party launchers. Since it runs pretty much like any other Android device, you can customize it pretty much like any other Android device. So between the custom launchers, wallpapers, widgets, icon packs, etc., you can turn Andy into a little window of customization and really make it truly yours. The last thing I want to mention here is the ability to change the specs on Andy. It runs in a virtual machine, which is actually customizable. You can open up the virtual box that comes with Andy and give it some extra RAM, change how many CPU cores it has, and various other small things as well. Beware though, this is advanced user stuff, but you can totally go in there and give this bad boy 3 GB of RAM instead of the 1 and actually improve the performance. It also runs a higher version of Android than BlueStacks, and that means you'll have a higher app compatibility as well as better app stability. Obviously, the winner here is Andy, and I don't really need to explain why. Overall, picking which one is better really depends on your needs. If you really just need something super simple that plays some light games and you really don't need it to do much else, then BlueStacks is still probably your best bet. After all, like we said earlier, there is an advantage to having simplicity. However, if you're willing to go through the slightly more complicated setup process, then Andy is by far the more full-featured Android emulator. It's way better for customization and productivity, and in some cases, it's even better at gaming. With the power user stuff available like root and adding resources, Andy is simply a better option for more demographics. If you're wondering, yes, I am saying that BlueStacks has been pretty much thwarted as the go-to Android emulator on PC. If you want to check either of these out, we'll have the links in the video description below. Once again, I'm Joe Hendy from AndroidAuthority.com. While you're here, why not subscribe to the Android Authority YouTube channel? If you want to follow Android Authority, myself, or the rest of the video team, you can find our social media links in the video description below. If you're hanging out for a minute, we have a couple of awesome videos for you to watch right over there and in the video description below for you folks on mobile. Don't forget to check out the written companion in the video description below for more information if you need it. As always, thanks for watching everybody, and have a wonderful day.
What's up guys, Lou here, back with another video, and today I'm checking out, something that, quite frankly, I like. This, of course, is the idea of adding buttons, physical buttons, to your smartphone. This is called Pressy, the almighty Android button. Now, I did a video a little while back about